Fight fans, welcome back again to another episode with the African Fighters. And on today's episode, we'll be giving you a roundup of everything happening in the world of combat sports. Stay with us. Alright, Dricus to Plessis defied the odds at UFC 290 inside the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada by not just beating Robert Whittaker, but making it look easy. Prior to this, Whittaker was the Max Holloway of the middleweight division, the man who kept knocking back all the potential title contenders at the top of the division. But Dricus to Plessis cleared the gates, knocking out Whittaker in the second round of the fight. As the fight started, it looked like Whittaker might just run away with it. He was sharp and he was fast. He had Dricus to Plessis running into his jab and was leaping forward with tight, powerful hooks. But du Plessis continued to charge forward and throw his own combinations. He knocked Whittaker down in the first round and bodied him. He used his size to bully Whittaker and clearly took the first round. In the second, he continued his pressure, catching the Reaper and stunning him. He then charged in for the kill, ending a technical knockout win and setting up a title shot against Israel Adesanya. Dricus du Plessis' teammate Cameron Simon got the night started right for South Africa at UFC 290, outclassing Terence Mitchell en route to a first-round technical knockout finish. The end of the fight came just 3 minutes and 10 seconds into the bout and saw Simon flatten out Mitchell and force a stoppage via ground and pound. Mitchell came out very aggressive to start the fight, only to find himself in a tricky guillotine choke from Cameron Simon. Mitchell's neck was bent to a really tricky angle and he refused to tap and walked out from this tough position. From there, the two went back and forth, with Simon threatening with big knees and Mitchell landing a few solid up kicks. At one point, the late replacement Mitchell seemed to wilt under Simon's pressure after getting taken down against the fence. Mitchell found himself mounted, he rolled over, Simon got his hooks in, and from there, he methodically unleashed the strikes to his opponent's head until the ref called a stop to the fight. Staying with UFC 290, former UFC welterweight champion Kamaru Usman has been circling a fight with Khamzat Chimaev for a while, and it's still not a done deal yet. Usman, who is 20-3 in his professional career, has not competed since his second loss to Leon Edwards, who is expected to fight Colby Covington later this year. Appearing backstage at UFC 290 over the weekend, the Nigerian Nightmare gave his side of the story when it comes to the hold-up in getting the fight done.
If you want to fight, you want to be a champion, cut the fucking weight and come and fight. I asked for the fight. He's saying he's the boogeyman of the division, and I think he's a really, really good fighter. Very, very good fighter. I like the guy. But hey, you want to fight? Cut the weight and let's fight. Be disciplined. He don't want to do that anymore, you know? He's got money now. You know, he's loving the life and he's living good. He don't want to cut the weight.
UFC middleweight contender Dricus du Plessis' beef with Israel Adesanya has ramped off after the UFC 290 face-off. Du Plessis picked up the biggest win of his career when he defeated former UFC champion Robert Whittaker at UFC 290. After some back and forth early exchanges, Du Plessis TKO'd the former title holder to earn himself a middleweight title shot. Du Plessis and Adesanya came face to face in the octagon just minutes after Du Plessis defeated Whittaker. Things got really heated between the two and they began a full-scale promotion of the anticipated upcoming matchup. Du Plessis didn't mind facing off with Adesanya immediately after his win, but felt that Adesanya didn't carry himself like someone who the fans should get behind. During his UFC 290 post-fight press conference, Du Plessis gave an honest assessment of Adesanya's conduct during their face-to-face confrontation.
I mean, you saw tonight, I'm prepared. I'm prepared for everything. Everything he says, anything he's behaving like a clown in there. You know, that's not how a champion behaves. That's not how a man behaves. He's behaving like a child. Conduct yourself like a champion. There's people looking up to you and you're behaving like that? Nah. You know, if that sells tickets, good for him. I'll sell tickets my way. I'm a gentleman, I'm a man, and I'll behave like a man.
On the back of his fifth finish, Dricus du Plessis appears to be cruising towards a shot at the UFC middleweight title gold. The 29-year-old is doing more than his fair share to put South Africa on the MMA map like Conor McGregor did for Ireland. The former UFC champion wrote in his Twitter account, "Huge congrats to South Africa and to South African MMA, period. That is an incredible win for them inside the UFC's octagon. Title fight next for sure. Let's go SA." This is Fair the Flames for UFC Africa card, although the title fight might be just too soon for that, but more and more stakeholders are clamoring for UFC Africa card. Alright, I'm moving to boxing. Heavyweight Anthony Joshua will face fellow Briton Dillian Whyte at London's O2 Arena on the 12th of August in a rematch of their 2015 bout. Joshua, who is now 33-year-old, knocked out Whyte in the 7th round of their heated British title fight 8 years ago, which also took place at the O2, avenging a loss to his rival in the amateurs. Olympic gold medalist Joshua went on to become a 2-time world champion, while Whyte, who is now 36 years old, lost his only world title challenge to Tyson Fury in 2022. I've been clear that my plan is to be active this year, said Joshua. August 12 is the date. I'll be ready to fight. I look forward to dealing with business. Whyte beat Joshua by decision as an amateur in 2009, forming the basis of their bitter rivalry. Joshua gained revenge when the pair met again as professionals in December 2015. AJ was rocked in the 2nd round but recovered to force a stoppage in the 7th. I'm looking forward to returning to the London O2 Arena on August the 12th and going to war, said Dillian Whyte. It's 1-1, so this is the decider. Usyk is also set to defend his belt against Dubois in August. Alright guys, that's it from us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section. We'll see you in another episode.
Come on,